lately, all I hear is the word diversity being used as a slur now. Now that's a slur. And they might say DEI or DIE or some dumb shit like that, but they're using it as a slur. And I'm watching it get normalized as being normal to just use slurs anymore. I mean, it's replacing a lot of words. I mean, sometimes it's replacing the N word. Sometimes it's replacing bitch. Sometimes it's replacing, some slur against disabled people. But like watching the people on the news just openly use it like it's a thing now. Like diversity is this thing that can cause bad things to happen, and it's making me sick. What we're watching is, I think, we're watching them build the master race in front of our eyes, like like it's the new Aryans, right? Like it doesn't matter if you have like Lloyd Austin, like multiple master's degrees and like and then like you've led whole war efforts and all these things. You're not qualified to be the Secretary of Defense. That's a diversity hire. You have a low IQ, or you have intellectually disabled, or whatever it is that Trump wants to always say about people now. That's his new thing. And then you watch like Pete Hegseth. Oh, that's our master race now. Guy can't wash his hands. Guy who has to pull over the Uber so he can throw up. But that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that's the real people. Everyone else has an IQ so low. Like if you're a woman, if you're Black or brown, if you're disabled, your IQ is just so inherently low, just based on the fact that you're that you couldn't possibly do anything. You can't. You can pass every single test to become a pilot, but you're not a white guy, white straight Christian guy. So, you lack inherently. There's just something missing in you, something damaged or broken in you. And, I'm thinking about like, we're watching it too, because it's true, because all these women that show up at Mar-a-Lago and show up in the news, they're all changing their bodies to be this master race right in front of our eyes, right? They're changing the way they look. It as soon as you see it, you look at it and you see it. They want us to think that these ghouls are the master race, these incompetent people who just like, I don't know, they just want us to believe they're the master race. And that's where this is going. So, I mean, like, we have to stop that. We have to make sure that we don't use the term DEI for something that it isn't. DEI doesn't mean Black person. It doesn't mean white person or a woman. It doesn't mean a disabled person. DEI doesn't mean that. DEI is an entire practice of trying to make things more diverse, more equitable, and more inclusive. That's what it is. And that is a good thing. That is a moral thing. That is what we want. That is what we want to achieve. Don't let them take it away from us. Don't let them turn it again. Another beautiful thing that they're going to turn into a bad word. We have to just stop that right now. And we also just have to continue to make fun of like this master race that they're building. It's like, I mean, they're ass clowns.